Iceland, the land of fire and ice. A place where glaciers and volcanoes exist side by side, where they eventually turn into waterfalls and endless wheat plains. Where the weather changes and silence feels louder than words. I came here chasing landscapes, but left with stories, the kind that only come from getting lost, cold, awestruck, and fully alive. Here's Iceland. Howdy howdy. We're back from Iceland. Let's talk about it. So kind of what inspired the trip to Iceland was just being awestruck. It's very viral right now for Norway, Sweden, Iceland, Italy, and all these other different places. But really what kind of inspired me to go there was during COVID, seeing a couple videos of Iceland in 2020. We all remember those times where the world shut down and just wanted to get out and escape. But I just wanted to go to Iceland. Just from different videos I've seen to different experiences. I was a college student at the time, so didn't really have the financial backing to be able to do it. But after doing some thought about it, and kind of with my first passion of photography and filmmaking has always been in nature and landscape specifically, as well as different wildlife, I just wanted to go out and explore a different country and just a different culture and just kind of send it with a couple close friends. And what a better way to do that than in summer in Iceland. Some of my favorite spots was a waterfall that we saw on the first day called Halsafjörður. Honestly, it was just a sick area with a bunch of river braids coming down from glacier runoff from deep in the mountains. And it was the first time that we got to see an epic waterfall. The Airbnb was nice. The area was super sick with black sand beaches, and it was just a really cool spot to kind of kick off the trip. Another one was going into Hoffen, but also seeing like the world's biggest mirror. Literally in one of the black sand beaches, when the water comes up, it reflects this mountain that just looks absolutely breathtaking. And it was really cool because they had a recreation of an old Viking village shortly off as well, but mainly this black sand beach was in the middle of the southeastern side, and it was just really cool to see just the power of the ocean bringing in the water and the black sand beach of sand that was broken down from old lava runoff and showing a reflection of this massive peak. That was truly a awe-inspiring moment, and it was just fun running around the beach and just exploring. Saw a surfer there. I think the water temperature was like 45 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was a little cold for the average surfer, but it was cool to see that as well. And probably my third favorite part of the trip was our second to last day. We basically scrapped the back end of our trip just because we were going to do a bunch of things that were cool but not worth our sanity, quite frankly, because we just wanted to take a chill day in Reykjavik and just kind of explore before we headed back to the States. But before we did all that, we did a 6.5 mile hike to a waterfall that is the second highest waterfall in all of Iceland, called Glacier. It is 198 meters tall and overlooks this canyon that is just breathtaking. It was one of my favorite parts of the trip, where it was just kind of a highlight in everything that we did, just in terms of it brought everything full circle from ending where we started, from when we got into Reykjavik, doing all these hikes and going in these canyons, seeing all these waterfalls, and just kind of summarizing our time in Iceland. It was chilly and cold, and the hike is a little treacherous, but at the same time, it was breathtaking. It was one of my favorite views I've seen in the entire country, which is saying something. If you ever have the opportunity to go to Iceland, definitely do it because it is definitely a must-see. And I truly am thankful for my time there. But, I mean, enough about my summary of the trip. Book that trip, book that plane ticket, just send it. Life's too short not to. I'm excited for future travel. I'm excited for this next chapter as I'm entering a little bit of different life. But for now, enjoy Iceland. I know I did.